Sibingelele sikwamukele indaba zehora lokuqala emini sibingelele nakuwe osibuka ohlelweni lethulusho lezokusakaza iDTT lezi ndaba nizethulelwa usakhiwo ngokwasokhela nazi ezinohlonze emini nje.
I did check. I couldn't find any number of the police, even 1011, from any of the phones in our position.
Ufakazi ombuso wesine ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa uKenel Lambertstein uyaqhubeka nokuphekwa ngembuzo mayelana nokuxhumana ngokocingo okwenzeka phakathi kwabasolwa kanye nezalamanza kwaKhumalo uKelly kanye noZandile.
We are filing charges against both Julius Malema and the ANC government at the United Nations Human Rights Council.
Iqembu Democratic Alliance lithi selinqume ukumangalela umholi we-EFF uJulius Malema ngemva kokuthi esebenzise isiqubulo esithi shoot to kill the Boer impela sonto.
The way we are like together and united as a team, I think that's what's going to work and what's really pushing us to also think about the upcoming game.
Banyana ibheke ukuqopha umlando uma itholana phezulu neItaly emidlalweni wesigaba samaqoqo sendebe yomhlaba yabesifazane ngolwesithathu. Elakuleli kumele linqobe lomdlalo ukuze lizibeke ethubeni okudlulela esigabeni esilandelayo. Uyaqhubeka nokuthula ufakazi wombuso ohlaziya ama-cellphones uColonel Lambertstein ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa enkantolo ephakeme yasePitoli. uStein utshela inkantolo ukuthi ngesikhathi kuhlaziywa ke ama-cellphone kwatholakala ukuthi ayikho ifone eyafonela amaphoyisa noma abezimo eziphuthumayo.
What you are saying here in this sentence and what you testified about in court is that Kelly Khumalo, with this number of hers that we know that is attributed to her, did not call the police on the day of the incident, correct?
That's correct, my lord. I did check. I couldn't find any number of the police, even 1011, from any of the phones in our position, which was on my analyst database.
Njengoba inkantolo iqhubeka nokulalela ubufakazi bokuhlaziywa komakhalekhukhwini namhlanje umsola wokuqala uphikile ukuthi le nombolo ephambi kwenkantolo eyakhe uthe akaze ayisebenzise. Kodwa umsola wesibili uvumile ukuthi inombolo ephambi kwenkantolo eyakhe kodwa waqala kuyisebenzisa ngo2019 wayengenayo ngo2014.
My consultation with accused number 1, whose name is mentioned there, he denies the attribution of that number to him, that he doesn't know that number and he has never used that number.
That is based on the information I received from the investigation team. For some other way, they did connect that number to suspect number 1.
I've consulted with accused number 2 and he acknowledged and accepted that is his number, that number that we just read out now. However, he only acquired this number in 2019.
Ubuzo ukuthi ukhona yini owafonela uChiko Twala.
One of her calls when there were cell phones, when it was later returned to her, Chiko Twala returned the call on her number, meaning that one of Kelly Khumalo or Mtokozisi had called Chiko on her cell phone.
My lord, I cannot comment on anything that wasn't in my position.
Qhube wathi kunezinombolo eziningana ezixhumaniswa noKelly Khumalo. Icala liyaqhubeka.
Ubuholo busha bophiko lomakade bona beANC sephosela inselelo iqembu elibusayo ngokuthi icubungule kabusha uhlelo lwayo lwezivumelwano sokubambisana namanye amaqembu ezombusazwe ekulawulweni omasipala abathile eGauteng naKwaZulu Natal.
Ubuholi obusha bophiko lomakade bona beANC bufuna ukuthi inhlangano ebusayo isebenzele umphakathi ngobuqotho ngokulethwa kwezidingo zomphakathi. Kodwa lukhathazekile ngohlelo lombimbi lokubambisana namanye amaqembu ezombusazwe ekulawulweni komasipala lapho kungekho khona iqembu elinqobe ukhetho ngengcaca ngaphandle kokuthi lidinga ukusebenzisana namanye amaqembu.
The conference called for the ANC to immediately review our participation in coalition arrangements that are costly for the ANC and are not consistent with the framework adopted by the NEC. The conference reasserted the need for an outright victory for the ANC in the 2024 elections. We cannot invest our energy in coalition politics. We invest our energy in coalition politics.
Iphini likaMengameli wophiko lwezingwevu ze-ANC uMavuso Msimangu okhethwe engqungqutheleni ebihlele eBoksburg ngempela sonto ugcizelele ngokuthi i-ANC kubalekile ukuthi ibhekisise ngokujulile ukubambisana nalamaqembu amancane ezombusazwe ekuphathweni komasipala.
Strictly speaking, the party that wins the majority of votes should be the one that forms the government. If DAEFF were to gain 45% and we gained 23%, we shouldn't contest their right as the biggest party to form the coalition.
Uphiko lwezingwevu ze-ANC lufuna ukuthi ukhongolose anqobe ngamalengiso ukhetho lukazwelonke lwangonyaka ozayo okuzokwenza ukuthi engadingina kancane ukucela ukubambisana ngokuphatha namanye amaqembu.
Iqembu Democratic Alliance lithi selinqume ukumangalela umholi we-EFF uJulius Malema kanye nohulumeni we-ANC malungana nesiqubulo esihayiwe nguMalema esithi shoot to kill, kill the boer ngenkathi i-EFF enkundleni ezemidlalo FNB ngempela sonto esibuya kuyona.
Iqembu iDA lizwakalise ungahambisani kwalo nokuthi umholi we-EFF uJulius Malema ukhuze isiqubulo esithi kill the boer, kill the farmer emgubheni we-EFF njengoba leli qembu beligubha iminyaka eyi10 ngempela sonto esibuya kuyo.
We are filing charges against both Julius Malema and the ANC government at the United Nations Human Rights Council. The first element of our United Nations case will focus on Malema's repeated incitement of ethnic violence. The second element will charge the ANC national government before the United Nations over its years-long failure to take action against their one-time protege.
uStenhuisen uthi sekuyisikhathi sokuthi izakhamuzi zakuleli zimbone ukuthi uyinhloboni kaPende uMalema.
Far too long, people in government, the media, civil society and constitutional institutions have refused to acknowledge Malema for the bloodthirsty tyrant and demagogue that he really is.
Lomholi uqhube wathi isizathu sokuthi banikele inkantolo yamacala omhlaba yingoba iningizimu Afrika iyehluleka. Inkulumo kaStenhuisen iphethe ngokuphonsela inselelo mengameli wezwe ukuthi yabhule umlilo obaswa ngumholi we-EFF. Umbiko usihle Dlamini wezindaba ze-SABC.
Ungqongqoshe zogesi uDokotela uGhosiye Ntsuramoghopa uthi sekube nenqubekela phambili ohlelweni lokuxazulula inkinga yezamandla kuleli nolwamenyezelwa umengameli wezwe uCyril Ramaphosa nyakenye.
Uhlelo lokuxazulula inkinga yezamandla kuleli lethulwa umengameli uCyril Ramaphosa ngoNtulikazi wanyakenye ngenhloso. Njengoba iningizimu Afrika iqhubeka nokukhungathwa uhlelo lokucisha konga ugesi, ungqongqoshe wezogesi uDokotela Ramoghopa ubalule ngeinyathelo esezithathiwe ngaphansi kwalolu hlelo lukaMengameli.
We are addressing the generation side, so to ensure that we reduce the amount of the intensity of load shedding. And if you look at what has been the progression since May, because we use May as a baseline, we have been able to add about 1,800 or so megawatts. That's reduce load shedding by 2 stages of load shedding. And then we have achieved that because we have improved a lot on what we call the unplanned capability loss factor. That speaks to the number of units that are tripping at any given time, the units that are failing, and therefore they have to be taken out of operation.
Ungqongqoshe ukholwa ukuthi umsebenzi wokuphakela ngogesi yiwona oqhubekayo nokuba ingqinamba enkulu.
So it's typically the new generation capacity, and this generation capacity is from the renewable energy sources, wind and solar PV. It's concentrated in the areas of the Western Cape and the Northern Cape for obvious reasons. What are those obvious reasons? The Western Cape, the coastline, and the Eastern Cape, they've got some of the best wind speeds.
Lo mnyango uphinde wamemezela ukuthi sekube nenqubekela phambili emzamweni yokulungisa isikhungo iHoodvlei lapho bequbuke khona umlilo ngenxa yokuchitheka kodizili.
Bukeli sithatha iqhubeko etolo kanti masibuya sokuphathela uWT.
A good servant of the people and a dedicated leader.
Kujuju ithimba lamaphoyisa elizothungatha abasola abadubule babulala ikhansela leNFP kwaNongoma enyakatho yesifundazwe KwaZulu-Natal. uNtombenhle Mchunu ututshulwe abalisa abangaziwe emzini wakhe ngempela sonto. Bukeli sikubingelele sikwamukela uma ngabe usanda ngena odabeni oluhambe phambili besibika ukuthi ufakazi wombuso wesine ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa uKolonel Lambert Dastine uyaqhubeka nokuphekwa ngembuzo mayelana nokuxhumana ngokocingo okwenzeka phakathi kwabasolwa kanye nezelamanza kwaKhumalo uKelly kanye noZandile. Bukela sikukhumbuza ukuthi lezi indaba zikhona na ku YouTube ngena kuyona uzicinge ngamagama athi SABC Izindaba na kanjani uzozithola. Section abantu ababili emva komoya kanye nemvula enamandla ehlasele endaweni eziningi eEastern Cape bobabili laba bashonile abasemkhwandlweni eBuffalo City kucekeleke phansi izindlu kwacisha nogesi ngenxa yehlahla eziphephukile zalimaza inqalasizinda.
Amagosa kahulumente apha kwiphondo leMpuma Koloni bathe bhazalala bejonga bephena umonakalo ngenxa yemimoya emikhulu yenzekileyo kwezi ntsuku zimbini sisuka kuzo. Siyabona noko izindlu chaphazeleke kakhulu. Umphathiswa uZolile Williams nojongene nesebe likaCocta ephondweni ulapha masive kuye ngokutata. Siyabulela kakhulu ngexesha lakho. I-assessment zenu zinixelela ntoni kuzokuthi kangoku?
Okwenzekileyo kusuka kule mimoya mikhulu yempela veki, i-assessment isibonisa into yobana imibane yonakele ingakumbi nangakumbi apha eMdantsane naseMonti naseDimbaza naseQonce naseBhisho nakwezinye indawo amahlathi ngqushwa zonke izindawo ze-affected, especially imibane nabantu indawo abahlala kuzo amaphahla wabemkile umkenomoya. Aba ngakumbi ke aba bahlala kwezindawo zingekho formal abahlala ematyotyombeni bachaphazeleke kakhulu kangangokubana kufuneka sikhawulezile senze sure uba bafumana i-temporary shelters.
Enkosi kakhulu tata ngexesha lakho utshaba lexesha. Zolile Williams umphathiswa weCocta apha kwiphondo leMpuma Koloni ubana singabajonga naba abahlala abachaphazelekileyo amagosa kahulumente athatha iinkcukacha zabo kwenzela nabo bazobhaliswa kwiinkqubo zeenkonzo zothi bazifumane ukubheka phambili sizithathe ezindambo sizibuyisele kuni eRhawutini.
Ithimba lamaphoyisa elisezingeni likazwelonke elijutshelwe ukubhekana nezigameko zokubulawa kosombusazwe selihlanganise izinsiza esisezingeni eliphezulu njengoba kuzanywa ukuthungathwa kwalabo ababulale ikhansela leqembu National Freedom Party kwaNongoma enyakatho yesifundazwe KwaZulu-Natal. uNtombenhle Mchunu udutshulwa amahlandla amaningana esekhaya lakhe ngempela sonto edutshulwa amadoda angaziwa. Iqembu lithi lesigameko sokuhlasela ngesesithathu kuhlasela amakhansela endawo esikhathini esingamasonto amathathu. Ayingane ebinomchunu isesimene sibucayi. Abaholi beqembu bagxeke kakhulu ukubulawa kwamakhansela. Umchunu ubeyikhansela kuWard 16 ngaphansi komasipala kwaNongoma. Imbangela yokubulawa kwakhe ibingakaziwa kodwa iqembu selinxusa amaphoyisa ukuthi abamba benzi bobubi. Ukushona kaMchunu kulandela ukudutshulwa kubulawe ikhansela leIFP eMtubatuba ekuqaleni kwalenyanga. Inhlangano ebhekela ukusebenza komasipala kanye nohulumeni bezindawo iSalga yakhipha istatement esithi sekubulawa amakhansela ayi-17 kulesifundazwe kusukela ngoMandulo nyakenye.
The South African Police Service's National Task Team on Political Killings has mobilized maximum resources to apprehend suspects behind the killing of an NFP councillor. At 1 o'clock on Sunday morning, police responded to a shooting incident at the councillor's place of residence in Nongoma. The 75-year-old councillor was declared dead at the scene, while a minor child that was in the residence survived the incident. The minor is in a critical condition in hospital. A case of murder and attempted murder is under investigation. Anyone with information on this incident are requested to call the Crime Stop hotline number on 08600 10111. Callers are reminded that they may remain anonymous.
Everybody in Nongoma knows her as Mama Mtunu because she has been a mother to all the people of KwaNongoma, not only in her specific area, but the area of Nongoma as a whole. She was very humbled, a good servant of the people, and a dedicated leader who made sure that the people in her area are serviced accordingly. Therefore, we are saying her loss is not, our loss is not only the National Freedom Party, but the loss to the people of KwaNongoma.
Ziyabhikisha izakhamuzi zaseRivali eGoli kulandela isigameko sokudubulana kwamaqembu ahamba ngokungemthetho kuleya ndawo. Kutholakala idumbe ezinhlanu zabasolwa abasempeleni ngabasolwa ngokuba awozamazama zitholwe eRivali ngasemjondolo izama impilo eGoli.
Lona umsindo othusayo ozwakale kule ndawo ngomgqibelo. Abayibonele ngawabo bathi babone ozamazama babesuthu bedubulana.
It's got to a point now where houses are affected, windows are being shattered with bullets, even the walls. Zamazamas actually came into our streets. They came running with their guns. They've got heavy machine guns, arms that we can't even match.
Izakhamuzi seyinxenxe uhulumeni nabombutho wezokuvikela ukuthi ungenelele.
We seriously need everybody in government to come here and come and assist the residents here because we are helpless. We feel that we're not getting any help from any law authorities.
Le ndawo isichazwe njengendawo okungenzeka noma yini kuyo ewubungozi. Amaphoyisa asaphenya.
Through our investigation, we found out that there are 5 people that died. So we understand that it's because of an ongoing violence or shooting between 2 rival groups of illegal miners.
Izakhamuzi zakule ndawo zesikudala zikhala ngokudubulana kwamaqembu amba ngokungemthetho kule ndawo.
Kushona umuntu oyedwa ngemva kokushake kwemjondolo eFleyhof namhlanje kuseni. Abantu abasebenzisa igas kanye namakhandlela bayanxuswa ukuthi baqaphele kakhulu uma besebenzisa lezi indlela zokuyifudumeza nokukhanyisa.
Lokhu kuqubuka komlilo kwenze umonakalo omkhulu njengoba besale bengenazindlu abanye kanti neimpahla zabo isheza ngqonqa.
Intathakusa ngabo 2 sekuyoshaya u3. Savuka kunomlilo abantu bememeza kuthiwa kuyasha. Uma siphuma ke nami ngathola ukuthi kuyasha ngempela sazama ukucisha ukubhula umlilo lowo kwacaca ukuthi uyasehlula umlilo.
I feel bad. I don't know ukuthi ngiyenze njani the way isimo singakhona njengamanje.
Amaphoyisa athi kube nongaboni ngasolinye phakathi kwezithandani ukuyiswa kwekhandlela ikhono ukuqala umlilo kanti babese bekhalelwa amasongo kasigonyela bobabili abacisha imlilo bathwale kanzima njengoba bekunomoya nje.
On arrival were gettered with flames and one person was discovered dead during the search and rescue. It is around this time when it is very cold that people would want to use heating devices like heaters, imbawula, 2-plate stove just to keep their houses warm. We do urge communities to use them with caution.
Nezangoma zesiZulu zixwayise ngokuthi kuzobanda kakhulu engxenyeni eziningi kuleli isonto eliqalayo.
We start the coming week with the cold air still circulating across much of the country, a bit of rain for the south and the southwest coastline, and things dry out on Tuesday, but cold air continues to circulate.
Abezime iphuthumayo bathi bazobe beqaphe ngawo ukhozi njengoba kubanda nje.
Liphansi uhwebo lerandi emakethe emini nje. Libiza u17 rand 68 cents edoleni lasemelika, libe ngu22 rand 70 cents kupondo kanti lingu19 rand 48 cents kwi-euro. Ipula laseBotswana libiza u1 rand 36 cent. Iphansi inkomba Isabella JSE njengamanje. Igolide libiza $1,953 i-ounce, iplatinum yona ibiza $930.48 i-ounce, oyela ongahluziwe ubiza $84.45 umphongolo. Banyana kuyayiphoqa ukuthi unqobe umdlalo wayo neItaly ngolesithathu uma ifuna ukudlulela esigabeni esilandelayo kulomqhudelwano. Uma inqobile lomdlalo leli qembu lizoba iqembu lokuqala kuleli kufinyelela esigabeni somkhumula jezi emqhudelwaneni wendebe yomhlaba.
Umdlalo ngolwesithathu phakathi kweBanyana neItaly wona uzocacisa ukuthi liphi iqembu eqoqweni uG elizolandela iSweden njengoba sekucacile ukuthi yona iyesigabeni esilandelayo kulomqhudelwano wendebe yomhlaba. Kanti namanje asephansi amaphaphu kumgadlo lakuleli uHilda Makhaya njengoba beyodlala lo mdlalo obaphoqa ukuthi bewunqobe noma kanjani.
The way we are like together and united as a team, I think that's what's going to work and what's really pushing us to also think about the upcoming game and also believing that we can do whatever we want to do on that day because, I mean, as a team we can achieve whatever we want.
Banyana iqembu elicijwe kahle lokho kubonakala kahle uma lisenkundleni okusele nje ukuthi ikwazi ukumelana nencindezi.
If we stick on our tactics, we can really win the game. And we know it's not going to be an easy game, obviously. But if we really do what the coaches demand from us and also taking all the information that we have been getting each and every day, I think we can win the game.
Leli qembu lilinde uRevilo Jan ukuthi naye abe sesimone esihle okuyinto udokotela weqembu akholela ukuthi izokwenzeka.
No other injuries despite Refilo is that we all saw. The team is in good spirits, the team is fit for training and yeah, we're looking forward to the final game.
Umdlalo welakuleli neItaly iwona ozohlukanisa inhloko nesixhantu njengoba izoqhubekela phambili umi unqobile lo mdlalo kodwa umi guqile izobe isibuya.
INingizimu Afrika iguqiswe iJamaica ngo67-49 emdlalweni wayo wokugcina weqoqo uC endebeni yomhlaba yebhola lomnqakiswane eKapa. Nanka amazwibela lo mdlalo.
Good to see her back on court with the heavy strap knees. Oh my goodness.
Here's a long range shot for Feinberg. Doesn't hesitate and makes it count. Easy does it. It's the quick hands, fast paced, and accuracy as well from Dalliard. Look at that. Opening that goal shooting third as wide as possible to create opportunity. And fantastic finish from Potgieter. Dalliard is under the whip in that shooting circle, but she's holding her own.
Oh, brilliant. It's the courage, the trust to send that ball straight to Ina Marie Fenter. Oh, look at that smile on her face.
The penalty was called, and Dalliard does a splendid job by finishing.
Mbukela umhlahlo wesimo sezulu uyalandela ngemva kwekhefu. Mbukeli sisibeka lapho ke indaba zehora lokuqala siyabuyisa sobe sagiya ngalo likaMageba. Ekosokhelela inkosazana uManzuza umshazi kaNoyishada kaMaqhoboza. Usale kahle.